If you are looking for the best MTB helmets, here's a list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preference and started it based on their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers. Also, we have included for every type of customers. So let's get started. The number one position is dominated by Fox Racing Speedframe Pro. Despite its mid-range price tag, the Fox Speedframe Pro was one of our 4 top-rated and most highly regarded helmets. This recently released model nearly bested several helmets that cost significantly more. It backs all of the features we would expect from a top-of-the-line trail helmet, including a MIPS rotational impact system, dual-density EPS foam, a goggle-accommodating adjustable visor, and a highly adjustable harness system. Out on the trail, it was one of the most comfortable, well-ventilated models we tested. It feels light on your head and offers a secure, confidence-inspiring fit. Additionally, it received the best available 5-star rating in Virginia Tech's independent helmet safety testing. The Speedframe Pro is slightly heavier than the rest of the top-shelf models. It's not ridiculously heavy by any means, but it tacks on an extra 50 grams compared to its lightest models. Additionally, the Speedframe doesn't quite provide the same level of coverage as the other top contenders. Regardless, it's still well worth a look for anyone in the market for a choice, new lit at an approachable price. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Giro Chronicle MIPS. Giro's Chronicle is designed to be a mid-range offering, but it ended up outperforming many of its much more expensive counterparts in our test. The competition was tight, but at less than half the price of some of the heavy hitters. The Chronicle is an excellent value with no glaring weak point. Our favorite aspect of this model was its versatile fit. Giro has decades of expertise and offers a calculated fit for the majority of head shapes. On top of that, the Chronicle sits low on the head for a secure feeling, high coverage fit, and the rock lock harness system pulls even tension around the whole head. With MIPS integrated into its interior, the Chronicle also provides modern protection and peace of mind out on the trail. At its low price point, the Chronicle doesn't pack as many features as many models we tested. While the features that it doesn't have are all well executed, you don't get the same luxuries like antimicrobial padding or molded reinforcement in the EPS shell. Like Giro's top-shelf helmets, despite the limited number and size of the vents, the Chronicle ventilates well, but it doesn't stake up with the best performers in our test. Next at number 3, we have Giro Tyrant MIPS. As part of a new wave of moto-inspired open-face trail helmets, the Giro Tyrant provides significantly more head coverage than most of the standard mountain bike helmets we tested. Giro builds this playful lid and versatile options that can span the gap between gravity, trail, and jump helmets. After a week of rigorous testing, we support Giro's claim that it is an incredibly versatile helmet despite its heavy protective construction. The first thing you'll notice when donning the Tyrant is its unique dual shell construction. This system, dubbed MIPS Spherical, comprises 2 separate foam shells that can rotate against each other. The inner shell is low-density EPP foam for minor impacts, and the outer shell is high-density EPS to absorb major collisions. Despite its double shell composition, the helmet keeps a relatively low profile on your head, and the vents do a surprisingly good job of keeping things cool. Combine the innovative protection and coverage with Giro's rock lock harness system and refined shell shape, and you have a helmet that stays comfortable all day. While we hugely appreciate the Tyrant's extra coverage and protection when things do get rowdy, it does comes with a weight penalty. This product is by far one of the heaviest we have ever tested. It doesn't make you feel like a bobblehead like some of the heavier full-face helmets out there, but you will undoubtedly notice that it's heftier than a standard half-shell trail helmet. Given the Tyrant's intended purpose, we don't think the extra weight is a big problem. This model is perfect if you want to have fun on the trails and test your limits with the peace of mind provided by the protection from added coverage. The number 4 position is held by POC Tectal Race Spin. The Tectal Race Spin was barely nudged from our highest award by this competitive review fleet. It holds its place as one of the best performers and it stands out for impressive protective qualities. The Tectal has a deep fit and provided the most and best head coverage of any helmet in our review. It also features POC's own system known as a spine, which they claim is designed to reduce the consequences of rotational violence during an oblique impact. The excellent fit and well-designed sizing adjustment system ensure a secure and comfortable wearing experience. The Tectal also had some of the best ventilation in our test selection. This lightweight helmet features an adjustable visor and a Google strap retention system. adding to its already impressive versatility, with applications ranging from cross-country rides to enduro racing. Our biggest gripe with the Tectal is that the visor is a little less user-friendly to adjust than the competition. While it's one of the most expensive helmets in our review, we feel it represents a good value considering that it's one of the most comfortable and protective mountain bike helmets on the market today. Finally, at number 5 with 100% Altec. 100% designed a remarkably calculated half-shell trail helmet with the Altec. For a brand that focuses mainly on full-face models, they nailed the Altec's ventilation and construction while managing to sneak in some clever features to make your life easier out on the trail. The first thing we noticed when donning the helmet for a ride was the breathability. Don't be fooled by its limited vents. The vents are large, strategically placed, and lead directly to an interior channel in the EPS foam shell that runs around the back of the head. It does a great job keeping your head cool and relatively sweat-free on hot days or long climbs than most other helmets we tested. Beyond its airy feel, the Altec features a solid, durable construction that seems like it will last at least a few seasons if you can avoid head impact. After 2 months of heavy testing, our test model looked as good as new. The finish on the polycarbonate outer shell doesn't scratch easily, and there's a very little exposed EPS foam to chip away over time. Add in 100% Smart Shock elastomer rotational impact protection and the relatively low price compared to some of our other top models, and we think the Altec is a great value. The 2 downsides we found associated with the Altec is the EPS shell fit and the average degree of head coverage. We noticed some minor pressure points at the back of the head every time we put the helmet on, but it never became a major discomfort out on the trail. It's not an uncomfortable feeling, but it lacks the glove-like fit suited for many head shapes. Moreover, it does provide a little bit of extra coverage compared to traditional cross-country and the road helmets. The Altec sits a bit higher on the head than some of the other top models in our test. That's all for today. We upload product review videos in every single day, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button for the upcoming video notification.